slower.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Siz ne yapıyorsunuz?
What will you say now? Next time I ask you to drink, will I see you? Where do I?
Ya hadi hadi.
Don't play me for a... Damn.
Bak.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Yangın var zaten. Bak. Yürü git şuradan. Kırdırtma bana ağzını. Tamam, ağzını burnunu kırdık. Yangın ne oldu?
Sit down.
Aa, yangını söndürdük mü?
I never laid a finger on Tamara.
Tüh, keşke
Not
önce
once.
yangınla ilgilenseydik.
And on
Yandı
Anna.
atlar.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Sağ gözüne iyi patlatmışım. Önce şunu şuradan...
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
Hadi dinleyelim. Çok vaktimiz var çünkü.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
Çok vaktimiz var. Anlat.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Kesmedi bu hikaye ben. Azıcık daha anlat.
What happened next?
Next.
Next.
It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless,
Aferin.
on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Yemiştir bu pezevenk.
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Senden ötürü.
Into fucking what?
Ayrıntılara ihtiyacın yok ya.
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
Yeteri kadar konuştuk bence.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
Hey Siri.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Anlıyorum.
A bit further. Follow me.
Vallahi gideceğiz artık, yapacak bir şey yok. Evet.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Burası.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Bir tane daha
Good.
çarpalım, acımayı görürsün.
The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
Göbek bağıyla beraber.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms. Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck. Come now, we must bury it. We'll speak afterwards.
alt olmak üzere zaten.
Bloody hell, not now. It's too
Stench. Hungry specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Do something.
Ona değil ya, ona değil. Şuna.
Piss, take me. It's thriving something fierce. Can't hold it. Oh. Quiet now.
Herhalde bitti.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Gelmez mi başım? Güzel. Ayağını sınav
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till that develops. Squirming again, like a daft eel. It stopped.
Bu sefer gidiyoruz hani.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
Bu sefer gidiyoruz.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Silah'a gelmişsiniz.
Speak afterwards.
Herhalde bitti. Oh çok şükür ya. Sana bakalım diyelim. Bırak onu yere. Oh. Aman şunu tatlışlara.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky,
By the powers of earth and sky.
by the world that was to be your home,
By the world that was to be your home.
forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Geçmiş olsun.
Good. Now bury the body.
Kokusu bile geldi bana.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin.
Bir daha mı dönüşecek?
I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
Siktir git.
That's my child. The guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Defol git. Dur. Meditasyon, simya, sözlük. Neredendi o? Karakterden miydi? Bitti mi? Üf. Üf. Neymiş bu? Ok saptırma, kuvvet talımı, kas hafızası falan filan. Tamam. Ulan. Kullanmışız. Nasıl çağırırız? Ha böyle. Bismillah.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Bu kadar kolay mıydı? Ananı avradım.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Geliyormuş. Nereye gitsin?
get out of my sight.
Oha. Kesmiş. Ya kesmiş. Vay vay vay. Burada. Lan buna kadar yaratık öldürdüm. Hiçbiriniz yoktu az önce. Delikanlılar sizi.
Wizardry! This downpour's a bastard, it is.
Bunlar görmüyor musun? Lan hayalete tükürdüm. Şerefsiz. Sana tut.
If it don't stop raining, my arse will rot off.
Daha gideceğiz mi? Anana uğradık. Ödüm patladı ha. Geliyorlar. Vallahi geliyorlar. Bayağı gittik ya.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Peki. Şunları yağmalayıp suyu bitti. Neymiş? Tamam. Bir yerde bir giriş olması lazım. Anam atım da geldi.
Clothing.
Az önce
They
buradan
change in
geçtim. Bir
here.
şey demedim. Tamam.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Başka.
wants to show me something more.
Ananı avradım. Yürü git. Daha iyi. Hiç göz kalkmadı ki. Yürü sen yürü. Önden yürü. Geliyorum.
Not so fast, Roach. That's it, Roach.
Hızlı gidiyorum. Geride kalıyorsun.
Come on.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look. Should examine that horse carcass.
Oğlum. Dur. Göreceğiz yoksa. Ölmüş ol ya, yeter artık git.
What do we have here?
Tek tek bana
Bones have been here a
baktıracaksın.
while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Ya ben ne
Giant
seçiyorum
claws.
arkadaş ya.
Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Hepsini tek tek anlat işte ya. Allah Allah.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Bak şimdi bir de özetler.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Bak işte. Allah'ım.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Ay. Geldim. Biraz daha koştum mu bizi göz. Ya hadi be.
Come on.
Ya sen Casper'sın, hayaletsin sen. Acıksın.
Faster.
Bırak. Vurdu köpeği. Ananı avradım. Nasıl?
Slower.
A fisherman's hut.
Şükür.
Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's other room.
Baban.
Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Quiet, boy.
Söyle yapıştırırım.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy
Kız
cheered her up,
merhemi belli değil
gave her
yani.
clothes. Hers were ragged.
Anamla babam onu... Anan.
Where'd the girl
Ya,
go?
Witcher'da olsan anam
Her son
diyorsun.
said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Söyle.
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean.
Siz üşümüyor musunuz
Everyone
ya?
knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the
Vay
palms, inside.
şerefsiz vay.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar.
Ben onları öldürdüm
Broke out in
kardeş.
a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her our horses, the miss.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it.
Seni gidi erkek.
Brought me, myself.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Hadi gidelim.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
Yok tipini siktiğim.
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Olmayacak. Tipsiz. Şimdi bunlar hiçbir şeyimiz yok dedi değil mi? Artık hiçbir şeyimiz yok. Artık gerçekten hiçbir şeyimiz yok. Bir git. Oğlum, bir git şuradan. Allah Allah. Evet. Bütün rızkını arakladım. Git. Çok önemli değil. Başka? Aha. Bir rızık daha. Bunların neyi var neyi yok araştıralım. Var mı başka bir şeyimiz? Hah şurada da var. Onu da alayım ben. Kalmaz.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Pek bir huzurla gidecek gibi görünmüyor ama.